Learn.
Hey friends! Today I'm here to talk about man's best friend, the dog. Would you like to learn some fun facts about dogs? Let's go! Dogs are vertebrate animals belonging to the mammal group. They're omnivores. That means they eat both meat and vegetables. Their size depends on the breed, and the largest can weigh up to 177 pounds and measure up to 6 feet. But there are also smaller ones. They are domesticated animals, which means they live together with humans. Did you know that dogs are related to wolves? Numerous studies have shown that dogs and wolves share many DNA traits. It's true that, at first glance, some dog breeds look very similar to wolves. It's believed that dogs were the first domesticated animal. Their origins can be traced back to the wolf, but over the course of many generations there have been changes or mutations that have resulted in different dog breeds. Humans have helped this by crossbreeding these animals. In other words, by pairing males and females with certain characteristics to produce puppies, with improved qualities such as size, personality, or speed. These crossbreeds have created more than 340 different dog breeds all over the world, each with its own temperament. The truth is, dogs are very different. We can find dogs all over the world. In fact, we know that there are more than 500 million dogs all over the planet. How cool is that? Here's a fun fact. Did you know that an adult dog understands approximately 250 words or gestures? That's the same as a 2-year-old child. That's amazing. Have you ever had a dog bark at you while passing by a house? I have, and I was scared to death. This is because maybe the dog is afraid of that situation, or perhaps, as they're very territorial animals, they're marking and protecting their territory. And how else do you mark their territory besides barking at strangers? Well, for example, by marking their favorite spots with their urine. Ew! This shows anybody who decides to get close to their territory that this spot belongs to them. I'd better stay away. Surely you've heard about dogs' great sense of smell. Some say that their sense of smell is 1,000 times more powerful than humans. Wow! That's why dogs are used in rescue work when there is a disaster. Later, I'll tell you what other jobs they have. Look at those whiskers. Did you know that they help dogs distinguish objects in the dark? They don't have night vision, but thanks to their whiskers, they're able to detect changes in air currents, which gives them information about the shape of nearby things in the dark. That's impressive! And do you know why we call them our best friends? It's because we've been by their side for thousands of years, and they're loyal animals. They're also able to sense our emotions, so it's very easy to bond with them. But dogs aren't just pets. As I've said before, some of them have jobs, as you can hear. For example, there are police dogs that assist officers in multiple functions thanks to their great sense of smell and instinct. Shepherd dogs are capable of guiding a flock thanks to their intelligence and agility. And guide dogs, which help people with vision problems move around the city, among other things. Owning a dog is a responsibility and commitment that should never be broken. If you have one, enjoy their company and treat them with kindness. They're a family member. They'll never let you down. Well, you've already learned a few things about these kind animals. See you next time!
Smile and learn.
Hi, animals friends! Today I'm going to talk about one of the largest animals in the world, the elephant. Would you like to know some amazing facts about elephants? All right, let's go! The elephant is a vertebrate animal, meaning that it has an internal skeleton. It belongs to the mammal group, and it's herbivorous. It eats roots, leaves, and some tree bark. Elephants live in tropical rainforests and savannas. They are enormous. Elephants can weigh more than 14,000 pounds and measure up to 13 feet high and 23 feet long. They are the largest land mammals in the world. Female elephants live in herds with their young. Each herd has several responsible females, the matriarchs, who guide and protect other adult females and their young. However, male elephants are not as social and live alone or in small groups. Elephants have the longest pregnancy period of all mammals. Female elephants are pregnant for 22 months, almost 2 years. This means that at birth, the young are already prepared to survive on their own. Today, elephants live in Africa and Asia. In Africa, there are 2 species, the African savanna elephant and the African forest elephant. While in Asia, there's only one type, the Asian elephant. How can we differentiate one elephant from another? There are several things that distinguish them. For example, Asian elephants are smaller. Their ears are rounded, and their tails are longer. Elephants are gluttonous. They can spend up to 16 hours a day eating, and they usually consume about 440 pounds of food a day. Yeah, they're really hungry. Also, elephants are very expressive. They express their emotions with different sounds. The best known is the barito. It's a sound they make when they're frightened. Did you know that adult elephants sleep standing up? How uncomfortable! Only the young need to lie down on the ground to rest. The adults just close their eyes and go to sleep. Elephants are very important for the ecosystem. Some species of trees depend on seeds that pass through their digestive systems and are expelled in the form of droppings. This mineral-rich waste allows for new plants to grow in different places. Elephants are excellent engineers. They provide water for different species by digging wells. They also create paths and accesses to different areas by pulling or moving logs aside. They are such hard workers. Well, you've already learned a few things about these fascinating animals. See you next time to learn about another fascinating animal.
Smile and learn.
Well, hello! Today I'm here to tell you about one of the animals that some humans are most afraid of, the spider. Do you want to know some incredible things about spiders? Here we go! The spider is an invertebrate animal and belongs to the arachnid arthropod group. Spiders are carnivorous, and their size depends greatly on the species. The largest can weigh up to 7 ounces and measure 11 inches. Spiders can be found in all habitats, from jungles to deserts and even at the poles. There are more than 45,000 species of spiders in the world. Tarantulas, jumping spiders, crab spiders, etc. We can't name them all because it would take too long. Most of them feed on small insects such as mosquitoes, flies, or moths. Although there are some that even eat mice. Ah! Did you know that not long ago they discovered that there is an herbivorous species? Did you know that all spiders have 8 legs? They also have many eyes. They have anywhere from between 6 to 8. Some species see only a couple of colors, while others have ultraviolet vision. Most spiders' bodies are covered with fur. In some cases, this fur acts as a defense mechanism against common predators such as bats or lizards. Also, the fur on the end of their legs helps them cling to the surface, which is why they can walk on walls and even on the ceiling. Does this look familiar? It's a spider web. Thanks to their silk-producing glands, spiders can create these webs that they use to hunt their prey. They look like very weak threads, but they're very strong. Some say that a spider's pencil-thick web could stop an airplane in mid-flight. Wow! Did you know that spiders have blue blood? Yep, you heard right. Blue! In humans and other animals, oxygen is associated with an iron-containing molecule that gives our blood its red color. However, in spiders, this molecule contains copper, and it makes their blood bluish. How interesting! As I said before, we can find spiders anywhere in the world, although they most commonly live in natural areas such as jungles, deserts, or forests. Though you can also see them in cities. Isn't it true that every time you see a spider, it's alone? Most spiders don't live in a community. The females care for their young when they are born, but beyond this, they're usually a solitary animal. I wonder if they ever get bored. Most spiders live for only 1 year, but some species can live up to 10 years. Tarantulas, for example, can live up to 30 years. Do you believe spiders are as dangerous as we think? The truth is that they have a bad reputation. Almost all species produce venom, but most of them are not harmful to humans, and it's rare that they bite us. It's true that a bite from a species can be dangerous, so if you come across one, just be careful, but don't hurt it. Although many people are afraid of them, spiders are very important for our environment. For starters, they are natural predators and help eliminate some insect pests such as moths, bedbugs, or mosquitoes. Well, you've learned a few things about spiders. Make sure not to let them bite you. See you soon!
Smile and learn.
Hey there! Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the kindest animals, the duck. Do you want to know some amazing facts about ducks? Here we go! Ducks are vertebrate animals belonging to the bird group. They're omnivores because they eat plants, seeds, insects, and small fish. Their size depends on their species, but they can weigh up to 3.5 pounds and measure up to 5 inches. Ducks live in wet areas such as rivers, marshes, or ponds. Ducks have a feathered body and a short, broad bill that is usually flat. Their feet have membranes between the toes that allow them to swim very fast. They also have claws that they use to cling to surfaces, such as the ground or rocks. Ducks are very special animals. They can travel by water, land, and air. Have you ever heard the sound ducks make? It's called quacking, and it tends to be much higher pitched in females than in males. Their beaks are shaped differently depending on the species, and their nostrils are near the end, closest to the head. This allows them to search for food by submerging part of their beaks in water without having to hold their breath. We can find ducks almost anywhere in the world, except in Antarctica. Many ducks need to migrate to raise their young. They mostly look for warm places, flying thousands of miles. They don't seem to like the cold, and neither do I. Do you know what we call a group of birds that migrate together? A flock. Female ducks are very responsible, and they keep their ducklings together so they don't get lost or end up in a predator's clutches. So what are ducks' predators? Snakes, turtles, or hawks are some of their worst enemies. Many people associate the color yellow with ducks, but the truth is that only some of the ducklings are this color. The adults usually have different colors such as gray, white, black, or green. Males are more colorful than females because they use their colors to attract females during mating season. Although there are many ducks around the world, some species are in danger of extinction. We must be aware that our actions are essential to protecting their habitats. Remember that taking care of the environment depends on us. Well, you've already learned a few things about these aquatic birds. Until next time!
Smile and learn.
Hey there! Today I'm here to tell you about one of the fiercest animals, the lion. Do you want to know some incredible things about lions? Here we go! The lion is a vertebrate animal. That is, it has an internal skeleton. It belongs to the mammals group, and it's carnivorous, so it eats other animals that live in the same habitat, the savanna. Lions usually reach a height of 8 feet and weigh between 400 and 550 pounds, although males can reach up to 840 pounds. Wild lions live in a pride and are very social animals. Did you know that lionesses are in charge of hunting? They go out in groups, and their favorite prey are usually large animals, such as wild boars, buffaloes, or zebras. Females hunt and care for cubs together. In fact, they live in the same pride their entire lives. Males are very easy to distinguish by their mane, which can be brown or black. Their roar is so loud that it can even be heard from 5 miles away. Sometimes, young males abandon the group or are expelled from it and have to live alone or establish their own herd. Today, lions live in various regions of Africa, such as Kenya, Tanzania, Gambia, and Senegal, as well as in India. Although they are known as the kings of the jungle, the truth is that their habitat is the savanna, a landscape characterized by large tracts of land, low vegetation, and few trees. The Lion Pride territory can cover more than 150 square miles. When hunting, lionesses run very fast, up to 50 miles per hour. Although they sometimes hunt during the day, most lionesses prefer to hunt at night. Meanwhile, the males defend their domain from intruders and make sure that no other animal disturbs the group. This is my favorite part. Lions are real sleepers. They can sleep as much as 20 hours a day. Since they hunt mostly at night, they sleep during most of the daylight hours. In the last 30 years, the numbers of lions living on our planet has dropped by half. Several scientific studies indicate that the number of lions will continue to decrease if we don't ban hunting. Well, you've learned several things already about these fascinating animals. Now I'm off in a hurry. Let's hope they don't get hungry.
Smile and learn.
Hey everyone! Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the most dangerous animals, the crocodile. Do you want to know some amazing facts about crocodiles? Let's go! Crocodiles are vertebrate animals belonging to the reptile group. They're carnivores, and their size depends on the species, but they can weigh up to 2,205 pounds and measure up to 23 feet. Crocodiles live in rivers, lakes, and wetlands. Crocodiles are expert swimmers. They can move at speeds up to 15 to 18 miles per hour, thanks to their long tail. You can also find them walking on land using their short legs. Crocodiles have a long lifespan. That means that they live a long time. Although it depends on each species, their diet, and their living conditions. A crocodile's life expectancy is around 80 years, and there are known specimens that have lived to be 120 years old. Wow! You can find crocodiles in tropical and subtropical areas of Asia, Australia, Africa, and the Americas. Crocodiles are expert hunters. When they're young, they eat amphibians or fish. But when they're older, they eat antelopes, zebra, and even hippopotamus. They're so greedy. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that they also eat rocks? Yep, you heard right. It's to help their digestion. Crocodiles swallow small stones that help crush food in their stomachs. The scientific community believes that this also helps make them feel full. Incredible, isn't it? And to eat like that, you would imagine that one needs to have an impressive set of teeth. But can you guess how many teeth a crocodile has? 80 teeth. And not only are they super sharp, but they get new teeth every year. Yes, you heard me correctly. Their teeth fall out and grow back again. Their jaws are capable of exerting great force. Crocodile bites are the strongest in the animal kingdom. They're up to 3 times stronger than a lion's bite. Female crocodiles lay between 10 and 60 eggs during the mating season, which usually occurs once a year. The hatchlings remain in their eggs for about 100 days. And when they hatch, they're about 7 to 10 inches long. Oh, how cute! Crocodiles, like all other
Smile and learn.
Hello, fellow animal lovers. Today I'm here to tell you about one of the fiercest animals, the tiger. Do you want to know some amazing facts about tigers? Let's go! Tigers are vertebrate animals belonging to the mammal group. They're carnivores, and their weight can vary between 220 and 660 pounds, while their length can measure up to 10 feet. Tigers can be found in savannas, rainforests, and grasslands. Tigers belong to the feline family just like cats. They share many of the same characteristics. They have a slender body, acute hearing, and excellent eyesight. The one thing that sets them apart from cats is their size. Tigers are the largest feline in existence. Wow! Most tigers have brown or orange fur that's covered in gray or black stripes. But there are also white tigers, known as albino tigers. Did you know that every tiger's lines have a totally unique pattern? No two tigers are alike. The most well-known subspecies is the Bengal tiger, which accounts for half of the tiger population in the wild. Tigers usually live an average of 15 years and are extremely independent animals. Males only approach females during the mating season, and it's the females who take care of the cubs until they're ready to live on their own. The tiger can jump up to 16 feet in height and 32 feet in length. Wow! Tigers can be found in different parts of Asia, such as Siberia, Malaysia, Sumatra, and China. Although 1/3 of the world's tiger population lives in India and Bangladesh. Did you know that tigers love water? They're very good swimmers, and they like to be near rivers and lakes where they bathe frequently. Can you imagine finding one in the middle of taking a bath? How scary! Tigers are very stealthy hunters and have very sharp claws that allow them to easily catch their prey. They eat all kinds of animals, such as monkeys, wild boars, or buffaloes. What hungry animals! They have no natural predators, so there are no other animals they have to run away from. The only ones who bother them are us humans. Because of us, they're in danger of extinction. In recent years, humans have been responsible for the disappearance of more than 90% of the world's tiger population. Did you know that more than 14,000 tigers live in captivity, but only 4,000 live in the wild? Also, deforestation and illegal hunting mean that there are fewer and fewer tigers in the wild. We can help improve the situation by avoiding interfering with their habitats. Well, you've already learned a few things about these ferocious animals. Until next time!
Smile and learn. Smile and learn.
Hey! Today I want to talk to you about one of the most curious animals, the bee. Do you want to know some incredible things about bees? Here we go! The bee is an invertebrate animal, which means it has no internal skeleton. It belongs to the arthropod insect group. It's herbivorous. Their main foods are pollen, nectar from flowers, and honey produced by themselves. We can find bees in practically every part of the world, although they tend to live in forests, orchards, and gardens. Bees are small insects, measuring between 0.08 and 1.6 inches. Did you know that there are more than 20,000 different bee species? Bees live in communities known as hives. They are very social animals. A beehive is divided into 3 groups or castes: the queen bee, the worker bees, and the drone bees. The queen bee is the largest and most fertile female, which means she's the only bee that lays eggs. Worker bees are small, infertile, and have various functions within the community. Drones are male bees, and their main function is to fertilize the queen. Worker bees are very busy. They have a lot of tasks within the hive. They build and keep the honeycomb clean, place food in different cells, take care of the hatchlings, and protect their community from other bees or wasps. It sounds exhausting. Have you ever seen a yellow structure like this? It's called a honeycomb. It's made from small wax cells where bees raise their larvae and where they make honey. Have you ever wondered how honey is made? First of all, bees collect pollen and nectar from flowers. When they return to the hive, they give it to the other bees, which chew the pollen until it loses its moisture and turns into honey. This honey is then stored in the honeycomb cells. Since it's still a bit wet, they fan it out with their wings to dry it out, and that makes honey stickier. You may wonder, why do they make honey? Well, to eat it, like us. Do you know how many eyes bees have? Not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 eyes. Since beehives are usually very dark places, the different eye types are very useful. Bees also have a great sense of smell and can detect odors from miles away. Bees are protected species because their activity is essential for plant reproduction on this planet. As they move from flower to flower in search of food, they also transport and carry pollen that flowers need to reproduce. This important process is called pollination. In addition to bees, pollination can also occur thanks to wind or water. This is why bees have been named the most important species on the planet. Wow! You've already learned a lot of interesting things about animals. I'm sure that the next time you see a bee, you won't look at it with the same eyes. See you next time!